Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged: they cannot stand losing to each other. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Genuinely a heavyweight contest, North against South, London against Manchester. It is tribal.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
Big chance!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Harry Maguire is a real presence at the back, and also someone who can play the ball out of defence or certainly take the ball into midfield. That's a winning combination in the modern game. So many teams like to do that, and I think his stats on the ball, especially run.
Oh, brilliant from Bruno Fernandes! A finish of true class. There is the breakthrough. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
First quarter of an hour gone. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Flings it across. De Ligt clears it away. Can he spark a counter here? He's through here. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
De Ligt, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, that's fabulous. Rice. Havertz. Havertz receives it in a good position here. And it's Eze. Arsenal finding their passes, and he was quick to react. Mount. Matheus Cunha has found the net here, of course. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Šeško. Šeško! Really fierce, close defending. Havertz. For Rice. Eze. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Timber gets over and intercepts. Eze. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Matheus Cunha. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Eze out to the right. Manchester United heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Havertz. He's through, now is he in? Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And smartly reclaimed. Subimendi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Havertz. Chance here to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Forward it goes. Well, they could break here. And it's half-time here. What do we attack on the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United in control at half-time, 2-0.
And a fantastic first half from our boys. More action from the second 45 coming soon. Substitution for Manchester United. Number 7.
Here we go again then.
Mount. Coming on to replace him is
Time and again they are repelled.
11, Zirkzee.
Can he get on the end of this? Good ball, good take. He is through here. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Bruno Fernandes.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for options for movement. Pinged towards the front line. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Now it's Zirkzee. Now it's Matheus Cunha. That's a nicely shaped ball. There's the shot! He scored! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That could spell trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Quick look, then plays it in. Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Raya claims comfortably. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And it's Eze. Havertz. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Casemiro. De Ligt. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Zirkzee. Šeško. He's chosen to go back. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19, Mbeumo. Coming on the field is number 37.
It's Casemiro.
Mainu.
Bruno Fernandes. He's having a go! He's put his foot right through that one.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And no, he's seen through all of that. Havertz. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And it's made its way to him. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Havertz. It's a searching pass.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Timber gets across to intercept that. Eze. Havertz.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Pass somewhat off target. Gabriel. That's really well manoeuvred. Shaw. Forwards and with intent. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's anyone's ball now.
Substitution for Manchester United.
A moment
Number
to try and
18,
place the cherry on the cake.
Casemiro. Coming on to replace him is
Raya breathes a
number
sigh of relief
25,
as he gets his hands on the ball.
Ugarte.
And now they can spring out of defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a really well-measured ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And time is up. Manchester United can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Yuksek picks it up from the goal kick. Szymanski. That's a little off target. Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it out wide. Aktukolu. Oh, what a climb! He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I really like the look of Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is his decision-making, which has been grown through his youth years. That comes from his work.
Can he finish? Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Aktukolu. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Salah. McAllister. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Soboslai clears. Yuksek. Quick look, then play. He's got full! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
McAllister looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Oosterwolde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Akçakolu. En-Nesyri is onto this. It is well. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! It goes to show he is human after all.
Szymanski really reacted very quickly there, but couldn't quite find the finish he needed.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass is just off target.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. En-Nesyri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Isak! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Isak. Wits. Nice interception, well timed. Akçakolu. En-Nesyri. Now it's En-Nesyri. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Aimed beyond the defence. Akçakolu. Up he goes!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yüksek. This looks promising. Shots to shoot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Isak. Oosterwolde. Akçakolu. Akçakolu receives it in a good position here. And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Liverpool in control at half-time, 2-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Szymanski. No, it's come to nothing. And that has been clubbed away. To Akçakolu. Akçakolu. Akçakolu really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good spread.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
McAllister. And it's Wits. That's an imaginative pass. He's having a shot! Well, there's the clearance.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Looking tidy in possession here.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Header! He will be livid with himself. Liverpool are 2 up early in the second half.
The attendance for this match was 28,997.
Alvarez in acres of space out wide. McAllister. Robertson. Van Dijk. Vitz. What a throw in. Now he's off and running. McAllister. And here's Isak. Some really good ball movement. Oh, that's a very... And the shots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. McAllister taking charge of the dead ball. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. And he should have made it 4.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Soyuncu gets good distance on it. They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Vitz. Coming on the field is number 42.
And here's Isak. Oh, well played, well played. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Aktokolu. Cross to the back post. Keeper has taken decisive action. Isak with 3 goals to his name and looking for more. McAllister. Liverpool looking to pass their way through. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Konate gets over and intercepts. And here's Mohamed Salah. McAllister. And it's Nayoni. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. There's a sharp little ball here. Great chance!
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Liverpool have their second corner now.
Number 10, McAllister.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Number 17, Jones.
Van Dijk
Number 3.
tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Terrific header. It's bounced back off the post. This time, surely. He's kept it out just.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Cleared away. Oh, super ball. And it's Jones. He's in space and looking for options.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Some resolute defending there. There will be 4 extra minutes. Always onto this. Caught offside that time. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what sort of mischief this fella, Nwaneri, could cause here, Peter. He's capable of playing centrally, where he can reliably deliver the ball to the final third, or on the right, especially in those little pockets of space, where his game is all about switching play, dragging players out of position and releasing pressure. He's a superstar in the making.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Rice. And here's Eze. Now it's Havertz. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. He's found the way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Calafiori. Rice tries to pass it through, and Martinez! Oh, it's come off the upright. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's been cut out, well played. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Martinez. Clipped into space. Rice. Eze. Still goalless. Good ball, good take. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Thuram. Luis Enrique. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eze. Strokes it back. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Thuram. Martinez! Martinez! Eze. He's a sharp little ball here, and it's made its way to him. Takes a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Havertz really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Now it's Rice. Swings it across. And he's taking no chances there. Taken back almost at once.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Inter Milan, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been cleared. And it's Eze. Timber. And here's Havertz. Played back in. Luis Enrique. Çalhanoğlu. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking tidy in possession. He's gone for goal! Just a whisker away.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Zubimendi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Eze. Ranieri. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Thuram is onto it in a flash. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Çalhanoğlu. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Big chance! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Inter Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Inter Milan are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And the game has already resumed here. Gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Martinez, he's tried one! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Foot in. Thuram. This looks promising. He's the return pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Thuram. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Eze. And it's Zubimendi. And Ranieri. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, that's well spotted. Calafiori. Zubimendi. Ranieri. And it's Rice. Eze receives it in a good position here. Rice. Calafiori. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 11.
Damian gets his final warning.
22.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Timber. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's had it nicked away. Çalhanoğlu. Chance! No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14.
Inter Milan making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Eze. Inter Milan are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Just about up to 75 minutes. In with the challenge. Çalhanoğlu. It's run loose here. Waneri. The ball has bounced loose now. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now this could be a chance. And he's had a hit! It's hit the upright. That is lovely. Might be danger here. And he's got the beating of his man. Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style!
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20.
Inter Milan making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Martinez, great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Inter Milan blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Martinez! And Martinez! No, he's missed it. Goes long and straight. Great defending, strong and determined. Zielinski looks to get on the end of this. Saliba does well to get it back. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
He's in a great position here. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Martinez. Waneri. And that is as far as it goes. Inter Milan have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Thuram picking up the man of the match award.